Up until a year ago, we had a very limited access for parents and for students to ICT at home. We've been involved in the Computers for Pupils project, which is a government national project. And we have 60 of our students have been involved in that. This has had a massive impact in terms of the access, both for the students in the school, but also the brothers and sisters and the parents and grandparents even. There's been a huge amount of usage in terms of just the internet and the ICT equipment. For example, home access in one of our learning resources has increased by 500% in the last year, which has been absolutely amazing. We've had some really positive feedback back from parents about the use of the ICT by their sons or daughters to support their learning at home.
For those children that don't have any computer access at home, we have provided each child with a laptop, and that's to get them to access e-resources, use the internet for research, to do the homework on it, but it's also to involve the parents as well, to get the parents looking and seeing what the homework is, providing email responses back to the school with any concerns that they've got, and to get the parents involved with what the child is doing.
My mum and dad are interested at home in what I'm learning because they're always interested to see what it is on the computer. If I'm ever stuck, I'll go to my dad and he'll say, well, this is how you resolve this and this is how you do that. So both of my parents, they're actually learning things from what I'm doing as well, because they don't always know the answer, so they're actually learning from me as well.
The children, once they know their own parents are taking an interest in what they're doing, they aspire to do better things as well. And it's an all-round win-win situation with it, that the parents are more involved, the children are taking more work home, showing the parents what they're doing.
I can have the chance to log on to my username and revise, and we actually get homework set on, so it's a bit of a challenge for us as well.
Not only can I see in some respects what they're doing, they go on some of the programmes that they have access to at school for a bit of revision, or sometimes that's just the homework, go on this page and do this topic. And my son, who's doing GCSE ICT, can access his coursework, so it just gives me a bit more of an insight. And I think for those parents who computers might seem a bit of a barrier to actually see what their children can achieve, just having a look over their shoulder when they're doing a bit of work at home, I think that's quite enlightening for the parents as well.
We need to be aware of the security, so we haven't just rolled out the laptops to the pupils. We've had launch events where we've had the parents there as well as the pupils. We've shown them how to use a laptop, especially the parents. Some of them had very limited IT skills, so we've provided training to parents. We've talked through the security that's inbuilt into the laptops to stop access to sites that they shouldn't be visiting, and we've provided a 24-hour helpline as well. I would say one of the key things for involving parents is a message I would pass to other schools is to use the children as your ambassadors. I think that's the key one. Involve your children, get them involved, listen to them and get them to pass the message on so that it's coming from the child, because the children are the one with the enthusiasm and the belief, and you just need to, if you give them an interesting enough curriculum and involvement in school life and what's happening in the school, where we've got student council, we involve our children here at Bowring in interview processes with new teaching staff that we're taking on, make them feel as if it's their school, and then that then is passed on to the parents, and that gets the parents more involved in the school life. Sometimes you can sit in isolation and forget to see it from the parents' point of view. We need the dialogue with parents, we need to see it from their perspective, the problems that they're having, and it's working in partnership with the parents to overcome obstacles and barriers.
The feedback that we have collected from parents, and some of that has been at parents' evenings or through questionnaires. We've also had an external objective questionnaire. Students, traditionally secondary school students, go home and parents say, and what have you done today? And you get sort of monosyllabic answers. Whereas parents actually tell us that the children come home buzzing with their experiences during the day, and particularly early on, when parents are very anxious about how children will settle into secondary school and how they will make that transition. They feed back to us that very quickly the children settle, they're enjoying themselves, they want to come to school the next day.